has excellent movement off the ball. Ajakai, she's always making an offer for players playing it from the back or from midfield. Really good target. Well, the message out of the Nigeria camp was that they fear no one at this World Cup. It's bold talk, but at the moment they're living up to it, leading as they do by this goal to 0. Just need to be careful here. That bouncing ball, but no problems in the end for Oyinlola. Janssen, difficult one to take under pressure. Ajakai. Val Rabenstein. Decent ball into that Germany penalty area. Ajakai. Alba. Pass asking a lot of her. Looking for better service really there, Mara Alba. Very good to see VAR in use at this level of the women's game, the Under-17 World Cup. For those of you not in tune with VAR and how it works, just basically it's there to support the decision-making process of the on-pitch referee in 4 game-changing situations: goals and offences leading up to a goal, penalty decisions and offences leading up to a penalty, direct red cards and mistaken identity. Throughout the game, the VAR team are constantly checking for clear and obvious errors related to those 4 match-changing situations. Not been in use yet in this match. 5 minutes to half-time. Germany can't find their way to the Nigeria goal there. Very exaggerated claim from Faith Omilana, but she knows we're edging closer to half-time. Just once or twice the pace of that front line for Nigeria has looked to be a little bit of a handful for Germany. Ajakai. Shot from Deremi, not troubling the German goal. A little bit ambitious here from Mary Deremi. Gluning is going to get to this. Janssen's there first. Can't control the shot, had to take it on early, coming under pressure. Matilda Janssen. Applause from the coach, Cromp. They're not afraid to play that long ball, mix it up a little bit. Generally, they just like to play through their various units, but keeping that element of surprise to their opponents, Germany. Janssen did very well to protect the ball there, Matilda Janssen. And then she's given it away to Ajikai. Down goes Dazosu, no free kick. Referee in a good position. Here's Stolt. Possibilities here for Germany. Excellent cross. What an important header that was. Absolutely crucial from Folorunsho. A flick on by Alba. But that was a really good cross just a few moments ago that Comfort Folorunsho got a very important header onto. Stolt's cross, and look at Folorunsho here, perfectly positioned. And living up to a Christian name there was Folorunsho with that header that brought comfort to her teammates, but it was an excellent cross from Stolt. Gluening. Oh, good pass. Lovely tickle round the corner there. This is Stolt. Angle's a bit tighter now. Just needed that touch further out in front of her feet there. Svea Stolt made the angle difficult for herself. But they were absent without leave in the left-back position here, Nigeria. That's that touch that took her wide and narrowed the margin for error. Plattner. Here's Plattner. Hearing from pitch side that there's going to be a minimum of 2 additional minutes to be added on shortly. In goes Svea Stolt, who's just starting to make some interesting runs down the right channel, the number 11. Gluening. Not enough height on the cross, comfortable for Nigeria at the back. So we're into those 2 extra minutes. In by Janssen. Alba a little unlucky there. It's a nice initial touch on the thigh. Here's Dazosu. Janssen to Plattner. Val Rabenstein available. Plattner will find the left back. Here's Veit. Launching one, the German captain. Alba with a long-range effort. I think Friederike Kromp will be looking for her team to have a little bit of better decision-making in these kind of areas, make the ball do the work really, rather than going for the glory goal, which Alba did there. We know she's got a good strike on her, we've seen that, but options left and right to make a simple pass. And I think that'll be a message to Alba at half-time from Kromp. No need to force the issue. She had a bit of space. Ball won well here for Nigeria by Emmanuel initially. This is Dazosu. Ajikai losing out, but that'll drift out for a Nigeria throw, and they're going to go in with their 1-0 lead intact. We've had the 2 additional minutes and the European champions are behind here to the CAF qualifiers through Miracle Usani's excellently struck free kick. He hasn't been entirely pleased throughout the first half, the Nigeria coach, but then again there's been frustrations from Friederike Kromp as well from Germany's perspective. And as they offer a little prayer to a higher office before they go into the half-time dressing room. The half-time score in Group B in the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup here in Margao City, Goa. It's Germany 0, Nigeria 1. Well, this is the tail of the tape in the first half. Germany with more of the ball and more of the attempts, and indeed those on target. There's been a good deal of respect between these two in the first half, and that fine free kick from Usani is settling the match at the moment. Just the one yellow card in that first half to Val Rabenstein of Germany, which led to the goal, of course. Germany and Nigeria getting their World Cup underway here at the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Goa. We're in Margao City, and Mara Alba with the first attempt at goal after early possession for Germany, but then Nigeria almost took the lead through their higher scoring qualifying, but denied by a quite outstanding save at Jakaye by Yves Bircher. And then Germany really took a hold in terms of attacking that Nigeria defence. Some chances in a row here. Mara Alba at the heart of it. Omilana getting hands to her shot. Germany stayed very much on the front foot at this stage of the first half. Alba again prominent, but her header drifting wide. And then the most meaningful save of the first half was coming up shortly for Faith Omilana after Jelle just couldn't quite get on that cross at the far post, but Janssen's snapshot and just about kept out by the strong right hand of Omilana. Well, back came Nigeria after that, and a challenge from Val Rabenstein on Alvin Dazosu led to a free kick, and some free kick it was. Germany wall having no chance to react to this. There was an element of surprise about it. I don't think they were expecting Usani to arrive, but she did in style. Half-time, Germany 0, Nigeria 1. Well, welcome back. Nigeria heading into the second half of this Group B match at the 2022 FIFA Women's Under-17 World Cup. And they lead through a goal from Usina, an excellently struck free kick from Miracle Usani rather. And Germany have had their opportunities. Omilana has made one particularly good save from Janssen in that first half. I think it would be a satisfied Nigeria half-time dressing room. And this isn't a coach who will press the panic button yet. She knows about her team's capabilities. They showed that in qualifying, both in terms of the final group game against Austria and the final against Spain, when they trailed very late on in that match, Germany. Nigeria making a change, as you can see, at half-time. Bisola Musako, we're looking at there, is going to be coming on. Officials just deciding that this is going to be the correct numbers on the board, I think, as to who's made way, and we certainly know that Musako is coming on. Well, the referee, Miriam Marcotte, is having to come across here to check why we're delayed here. I think it's because Nigeria want to make a double change. They want to bring on Amina Bello as well as Musako. But they're out there with 10. They're out there with 10 players at the moment, Nigeria. Okay, we've finally got here. It's Taiwo Afolabi who is coming off. It doesn't look, well, she was out there ready to start the second half. There's no sign of any injury there, but that must have been a late call or some confusion amongst the Nigeria ranks. But Amina Bello is on and Afolabi is off. They're trying to get Musako on as well, number 18, but they've got to release a player. No, we're going to get the second half started. Yeah, I'm going to come out with something that you may not be aware of. You can't play with 12. I don't think they were trying to do that, but there was a lot of confusion amongst the officials in the Nigeria bench there. Let's confirm that one substitution that was made, Bello for Afolabi. Schertler. Germany out for the second half with the same 11. This is the player they need on the ball a little more though, Schertler. Makes things tick when she's on the top of her game. Flitted in and out in that opening half. Driven forward by Schertler and comfortably dealt with. Oh, we're going to get that other substitution with the captain Dazosu making way. And finally, Musako will get on. It's the captain's armband that's now being offered to Emmanuel. The captain at the start has been substituted just now. Alba. And Val Ravenstein was trying to avoid the challenge and then realised she was very close to the touchline. Throw to Nigeria. Alba. I think this second half will be a test of the Nigeria defence. They expect Germany to have plenty of the ball. It might not be a problem that for Nigeria, you know, because we talked earlier about the pace they've got on those counter-attacks. They might like it if Germany come onto them and they try and hit them quick on the counter. Might just serve them well. That must have got a slight deflection there. It is a corner to Germany. Alba will take the corner kick. They like these short corners, don't they? Trying to work an angle. They've done that for Shetland. It's a goal! Svea Stolt equalises. Well, they do like those short corners. They try and work the angles, and it has worked perfectly here for Friederike Kromp's team. Nobody picked up the run of Svea Stolt. Shetland with the assist, and it's a tidy finish, isn't it? Just cushioned it with the side of the foot. That is the perfect technique from Stolt. The Hamburg midfielder would be very happy with that finish. Just confirming the lineup now for Nigeria with those two substitutions. Ajakai wins the corner. Really good focal point of the attack though, isn't she, Ajakai? She's a very graceful mover. You see why she's so highly rated. She can entertain 2-3 defenders at a time, this number 17. Good talent. Nigeria looking for a response to conceding that equaliser. Adeshina with the corner kick. Out comes Bircher. It's good distance on the fist clear. Just had to watch that all the way, Bircher. Mosaku's been asked to operate on the left side of the Nigeria line, basically in more of a defensive role than anything else. Might be pushing Usani a little bit further forward into a sort of left-sided midfield come attacking role for the Nigeria goal scorer. Here she is. Veit. Val Ravenstein took her eye off the story. Just to inform you, by the way, in the knockout stage of this World Cup, if matches are equal at the end of normal time, there's no extra time. It will be straight to penalties. Top two teams from each of the four groups of four will advance to that quarter-final stage. The final will be in Navi Mumbai on Sunday, October the 30th. Janssen. She's had a good game at the back for Nigeria. Folorunsho has been very good in her work. Val Ravenstein trying to get to this. Corner's been given. It was a touch off Bello there, just short of the byline. Now, do they work the short corner again? I fancy they will. They got reward from the last corner from this side, but it was touch short to Shetler, and they're poised to do it again. Alba. Opportunity to step onto Germany here, Nigeria, but unable to do so. Well, there's certainly a long way to go to grow the game of football for women in India, but there's several initiatives that are trying to lay down the roots. A coach education scholarship program for women trained to become officially certified licensed football coaches, and that is aimed to tackle the dual issue of grassroots participation as well as women's representation in football leadership. So good to see that initiative. Here's Janssen for Germany. The game is quite stretched now. We're only in the 55th minute. Another initiative in this country has been the Kick Off the Dream Football Carnival, launched here in April this year in the host states, aiming to reach 70,000 children and seeking to normalise the concept of an equal game and advocate for gender inclusive participation from a young age. And they're urging families to encourage girls to take up this wonderful game. And the opportunities are growing. Etim, no lost causes for her. Germany about to make a change. Bender we're looking at here. Loreen Bender is going to be coming on for Marie Steiner shortly. Val Ravenstein doing enough. Germany will make the change. It's going to be Marie Steiner coming off. Haven't seen a great deal of her in this game, but judging by the perspiration on her face, she's put in a lot of work, and indeed she has. And on comes Loreen Bender, who's got a very good goal-scoring record at this level. 8 previous caps, 5 goals. Plays for Eintracht Frankfurt. promising situation here for Usani to drop that throw into that German penalty area. Try and force a corner maybe here. Bello, and has done exactly that. Well, there's plenty of experience backing up Friederike Kromper, with both of her assistant coaches, former senior international players and ex-Bayern Munich players. Aderemi with a shot, drops for Ajakai. Still in there for Nigeria. Bello, nice cutback. Ajakai didn't catch hold of it. Little snap of the hands together there. Knew it was a glimmer of an opportunity here. Opeyemi, Ajakai, ball pinging around inside that Germany penalty area. But they survive. Only just. Aderemi needing some attention here. I think the scoreline's about right from what we've seen. Plenty of time for someone to go on to win it. Chile top Group B after the first of the doubleheader here in Margao City earlier today. They deservedly defeated New Zealand by 3-1. A very entertaining match, and this has had its moments too. There's plenty more still to come. Half an hour plus time to be added on. This is where Nigeria took the lead in the first half, and that drill free kick from Miracle Usani. But then from this well-worked short corner routine, Schertler's cross met by Sverre Stolt with the perfect touch. A gloss touch there from Stolt. Here's Schertler, just becoming a little bit more influential in the game now. Schertler, Val Ravenstein. Oh, great pressure on the ball there by Germany. Absolutely fully committed there, wasn't she, Jelle Veit? This under-17 World Cup has been the launching pad for some big names that went on to be household names, really. Pernille Harder of Denmark, Alexandra Popp of Germany, Crystal Dunn of the USA, all played in the 2008, the first under-17 World Cup at this level. Alexia Putellas, the brilliant player from Barcelona, played in the 2010 edition. And some of the players we'll see at this World Cup will go on to have fine careers. Germany finding a way through. Great chance, 2-1. Mara Alba gives Germany the lead. And there's a real inquest going on here amongst the Nigeria defence. But Mara Alba, the joint top goal scorer in qualifying, is on the score sheet again. But this is why the inquest is going on, because it has to be dealt with, this, by Nigeria. There, that's the mistake, and it's a mistake that's punished efficiently by Alba. Oluwakeri Bankole will be really frustrated at the way his side conceded that goal. A soft one from Nigeria's point of view, but they need to clear their heads. It's a long time to recover, but Germany will be looking to go for the throat here, and sense that Nigeria are rattled by conceding that goal to Alba. Here's Alba, nice turn under pressure, just about paddled away by Omilana. Smart turn from Alba here. Just a nervy second or two there for the goalkeeper, did enough. Important moments in the game here for Nigeria. Can't afford to concede another. And Platner just running into Omilana briefly, but the goalkeeper doesn't make anything of that. Well dealt with by Veit. Stolt. Germany going through the gears here now. Referee just having a word with Mary Adoremi there. Alba is turning again into promising position. Real outlet for Germany at the moment, the number 7. Schertler. Germany well out in front in terms of the attempts on target. Alba forced the cross in, but comfortable defending there for Nigeria. Just can't get any meaningful possession at the moment. They need to get service to Ajakaye. Cromp knows the threat of Ajakaye. She'll keep working hard though, that is for sure. Space opening up here for Nigeria. It's Mosaku's shot. Not a bad effort. In fact, it wasn't Mosaku, I beg your pardon, it was Adesina who came forward to strike left-footed. Relatively comfortable save for Burcha. Huge interest in this country for India, the first women's team to qualify for, well, I say qualify, they're here as hosts of course, but to play in a FIFA tournament. And starting off with a little matter of the USA in the first game. And welcome to the big time. But they've been talking bullishly, the hosts, about performing well, to be competitive. But huge country as India is, it's a massive opportunity with this World Cup here to grow the game, not only in the vast swathes of India, but help to grow the women's game around the globe too. Been shown on television to a lot of countries. Stolt with the effort, trying the little cute back heel, didn't quite come off. Shetler. Trying to work herself a shooting position there, Shetler. Stolt. We're into the last quarter of the match. Germany in the ascendancy. Val Ravenstein's a good run there, not checked. Poor defending by Nigeria. But the flag is up on the far side to the relief of Nigeria, because nobody tracked the run. It was just a free run into a very challenging position here. That's a clear offside though, isn't it? It's a delighted Germany group now, something to cling on to, that they won't want to invite Nigeria on. They're talented in attack and in the presence of Ajakaye in particular, but there must be a worry for the coach of Nigeria that Germany, since they took the lead, have been going for a third, just to put a little bit of daylight between the two teams. Shetler is okay to resume, I think. German fans here. And as a whole, they're confident of going a long way in this tournament, the European champions. But they have never won this title. A lot of success in other age groups, of course, the Germans, but never at under 17s. And that is a free kick. Most certainly Glunning on the wrong side there of Ajakaye, who looks in some pain here. Did she roll her ankle here? Just maybe, yeah, just roll the ankle a little bit, coming under pressure from Glunning. No card issued there, and none really deserved for Glunning. I think it was a genuine attempt to get to the ball. All a bit untidy in the end, but it is a free kick. No lasting issue, it would appear, for Ajakaye. Just needs a glimpse or two of that Germany goal and this man could still be in business. Janssen getting some treatment to the right hand. More the wrist. Reminder, this tournament was delayed. The 2020 edition, due to be held in India, was cancelled due to COVID-19, so it just didn't take part at all. So we had it's normally a biennial event, so we've had to wait 4 years because of COVID since the last one in Uruguay 2018, where Spain were victorious. Ajikai having to go off because after her treatment, so not available to challenge for this set piece. In by Adeshina. Adaremi with the attempt to get the ball forward. Janssen looking to get back on for Germany. And now back to their full complement. Alba, might find a way through, not quite. Not the cleanest of hands there from Omilana, but Alba sniffed a chance for Germany. Just get the feeling Nigeria are going to have a chance or two before we're finished. Nigeria's goal scorer, Miracle Usani, forward for the throw. Germany going to make another change shortly. Here's Usani's cross. Away by Janssen. Melina Kruger is going to be the player on very shortly for Germany. I understand that Paulina Plattner is going to make way. It's a nice turn away from Val Rabenstein. Ajikai's ball in, but too long for Masaku. So the substitution for Germany, Plattner off, and a World Cup debut for Melina Kruger. Kruger on for her 10th cap, plays for Magdeburg. A handball, surely a handball there, yep, given against Usani. And a yellow card for Miracle Usani. That was deemed to be deliberate by our Canadian referee, Miriam Marcotte. And yep, the arm was well away from the body. Times have changed since she gleefully scored the opening goal of the game, Usani. That's a nice shot of the angle here for Germany. Wonder if Kruger, who's only just come on, might strike this. Schertler's showing interest. A watchful Omilana in the Nigeria goal. Need some quality to beat her from here, though. If they try directly, it may not be that Germany have in mind. 5 players dancing on the edge of the box in white. And it's Schertler who does try it, but never dipping low enough. Oh, nice ball to Schertler. Goalkeeper commits. But there's cover in behind. And then the ball driven in fiercely towards that Nigeria goal. And the African qualifiers survive here. Lovely ghosting run that from Schertler. And then it was driven really aggressively back into the danger area. by Bender. She really caught hold of that substitute. Free kick won by Ajakaye. As the evening has worn on, it's just got slightly less humid here in Margao City in South Goa. It's still been difficult conditions, even though this is the later of the two games today. For the girls, the Chile and New Zealand teams that played at 4:30 kickoff, it was punishing. High humidity today in this city. Problem for Adeshina, but back on her feet now. Need to get on with it, Nigeria. You've got 10 minutes or so to find a recovery, a little more than that. If you add on the additional times, probably quarter of an hour or more to be played yet. I still believe they've got a chance in them here, Nigeria. Veit. Aderemi. Got another stoppage here. Well, these interruptions for injury are not helping Nigeria. For Frederica Kromp, though, edging close to a win after trailing at half-time. "32 matches will be played at this World Cup, 16 of them in this stadium, including 2 quarter-finals and both semi-finals. The third place playoff and the final itself will be in Navi Mumbai at the end of this month. It's Bering who is receiving the, or Burla rather, who's receiving the treatment. Looks a little groggy. Every care taken if it was a knock to the head for Burla. Possession here for Germany. Drops for Alba, just trying to measure that but didn't catch hold of it. Been one of Germany's better players though, Mara Alba, no doubt about that. Got away with that miss kick, did goalkeeper Omilana. Kruger's offside. Flag didn't go up. Omilana made it, yeah, it goes up now. But there was no doubt she was beyond the back line there, Kruger. Shetler has brought a measure of control and composure to that midfield. Shetler Launch forward by Yelovite. Here's Alba. Friederike Kromp will be delighted with her contribution today. Coaches love defending from the front, strikers who do that, and Alba does it very well. Well, it's flat at the moment for Nigeria. They need a spark from somewhere. Have they run out of a bit of gas here? It's a free kick, nudge in the back of Bello. Usani will drive it up to that Germany penalty area. Alba tried a little reverse there for Schedler, didn't quite come off. Another free kick to Nigeria. Emmanuel. Adesina coming under good pressure from Germany's point of view, from Bender. Kruger. Val Rabenstein, always willing to get forward in this game, the left back. Gloning with the ambitious attempt. Well, they've got a strong mental capacity, have Germany. Trailed at half-time in this, their opening World Cup game, this FIFA Women's Under-20 World Cup. They came from behind in a vital group stage match in qualifying. I mentioned earlier against Austria, came behind in the final against Spain when they trailed 2-1 in the 88th minute. That game went to penalties, and Eve Bircher, the goalkeeper tonight for Germany, saved 3 penalties in the shootout. Well, tired limbs, tired minds, you get a lot of clashes like this, that players beginning to run on empty here in difficult conditions in Goa. Just adding to the additional time that we'll get come 90 minutes. Important rehydration here in the closing phase of this match, which has been a good one. Both sides have played well at times. Germany just edging it with that goal from Mara Alba. I think they're just asking for a little bit of water here for Burla. But limping a little bit to the touchline. I think they're going to try and patch her up and get her out there again. Germany do have Leila Portela stripped and ready to come on shortly. Germany will bring Portela on, but not yet. They'll look to see if they can defend this free kick. Burla not yet back on the pitch, of course. So at the moment they're down to 10. Can Nigeria exploit the situation? In by Bello, goalkeeper commits, Bircher. Germany trying to get Böhler back on, but not at the moment. Should return now, the defender. Yeah, Böhler's back on, but they are going to bring on Portela in the next stoppage, I fancy. Yeah, it's going to be Schertler to make way for Portela momentarily. That's the call. Coach Cromp just holding off that substitution for the moment. A couple of brief opportunities to make it. Now it'll come for sure. So Alara Schertler is coming off. Gradually grew into the game and has been very influential in the second half. Fully appreciated by the German support inside the stadium. Excellent player, and I think that we're going to hear her name a lot in this tournament. And on for her World Cup debut comes Laila Portela. Only a second cap at this level for the players just come on, Portela. And we're in the 90th minute. Have Nigeria got anything left? Haven't been able to build any sustained pressure on the Germany goal since falling behind. I'm told we may be heading for a minimum of 5 extra minutes. Oh, free kick. That's an injudicious challenge, really, from Germany in this position. It was Laureen Bender's challenge, and it's a poor one, really. And this is a gift of a free kick to Nigeria. Well, Germany will be furious if they concede from this. Well, Usani fancies it after scoring in the first half, the number 3. We're into those additional 5 minutes. The angle is against Nigeria, really. Do they go for goal or just clip it into the box? Maybe the latter is the best option here. It's difficult to score from this angle in the range. It is clipped in, and Bircher claims. The handling had to be sure, and it was. Germany striding forward here, looking to kill the game. Not like that. Portela's loose pass. Next game for these two in Group B will be in 3 days' time in this stadium. New Zealand will play Nigeria, Germany will play Chile. And that could be a matchup between two teams with opening wins in the group after Chile's 3-1 success over the Kiwis earlier. Stolt giving chase. Oyinlola is gifting a throw here to Germany. Well, I thought Nigeria just might have a little bit more, but it appears not. They've not created a chance for a long time since falling behind. Just that one moment when the ball pinged around the Germany penalty area was half a chance on the turn for Ajakaye. 2.5 minutes for Nigeria to find a goal. Well, Bender thought she'd won the throw there, but the officials disagree. Portela. Good steal. Now can they open up something here? Bello. Oh, and it nearly got through to Ajakai. That was very close to dropping perfectly into the stride of Ajakai there. Threaded pass from Bello. Time running out for Nigeria. If it is to be defeat, there are some positives. The fact that they led the European champions, this man's side, at half-time by 1-0. But Germany have come onto a game in the second half. Their quality, their fitness, their technical ability is shown. It looks as though Germany are going to begin this World Cup with a win. 40 seconds for Nigeria to get near to that Germany goal. Very much the last chance saloon now. Adoremi. Now then, plenty of players forward here for Nigeria, but that wasn't what they needed. That was a tired ball from Usani, and that is probably Nigeria's last opportunity. One or two whistles from the Germany supporters, and it's heard by our Canadian referee. Friederike Kromp celebrates a win. Another comeback for Germany. It's a good habit to have, really. They don't always want to be falling behind, but they have in recent games, this one and recent qualifiers, but mentally strong. And after trailing to the Usani free kick in the first half, it was goals, and that was the winning goal from Stolt and Mara Alba, who equalised after Usani there, the number 3, scored with that excellent first half free kick. But a warm smile passes the lips of Friederike Kromp, and Germany up and running in Group B. Finishes here in Margao City in Goa. Germany 2, Nigeria 1. High fives and smiles around the Germany support. Burcho made that brilliant save at 0-0 in the first half from Ajakai. Absolutely outstanding fingertip save under the bar, that. Well, there was tension in that face of Kromp during the match, but that is a very nice smile she afforded us there. Olakawere Bankole will lift his team for the challenge of New Zealand next in the group. It's a Germany-Chile matchup in Game 2 in Group B. Looking forward to that one. Chile looked excellent in that win over New Zealand. Well, that should be a really good watch. Hope you'll be around to join us for that one. It's a nice touch from the coach. Little fist bump to all of his players to tell them that you've competed well here against a strong Germany team. Wasn't much in it in the end, was there? Goalkeeper limping away there. Omilana might be a little bit of a concern. She was busy tonight. Customary huddle for Germany to celebrate an opening 3 points at this 2022 FIFA Women's Under-17 World Cup. I think basically the words from the coach Cromp will be, "I'm proud of you, proud of your resilience after training at half-time." If we have to keep on doing it, let's keep on doing it, because it's going to take us potentially far in this tournament. We're going to hear shortly from the victorious German coach Friederike Cromp.
I'll tell you when. Ready? Okay, we are ready.
Ja, Fritzi, erstmal herzlichen Glückwunsch. Okay, sorry. Ja, okay. Ja, Fritzi, herzlichen Glückwunsch zum 2:1 Sieg im Auftaktspiel. Was sind deine Gedanken jetzt im Anschluss an diese Partie?
Ja, vielen Dank. In erster Linie sind wir erstmal nur froh, dass wir dieses Spiel gewonnen haben. Wir wussten, dass es sehr, sehr schwer ist, gegen diese starke afrikanische Mannschaft in das Turnier zu starten. Weil letztlich ist es bei jedem ersten Spiel einfach überhaupt wichtig, mal in das Turnier reinzukommen, die Nervosität abzulegen, hier klarzukommen, sich zu akklimatisieren und im Turnier anzukommen. Und die afrikanischen Mädchen haben uns das sehr schwer gemacht. Wir haben uns teilweise das Leben aber auch selber schwer gemacht. Hatten in der ersten Halbzeit ein bisschen Probleme mit dem Thema erste, zweite Bälle. Hatten ein bisschen in der Defensive ein bisschen Probleme, aber sind zum Glück gut aus der Halbzeit gekommen und haben es, denke ich, auch völlig verdientermaßen dann am Ende gedreht und sind jetzt sehr glücklich, dass wir es gewonnen haben.
Genau, du hast die starke zweite Halbzeit schon angesprochen. Was war aus deiner Sicht heute der Schlüssel zum Erfolg?
Der Schlüssel war definitiv, das anzunehmen, was hier schon alles neu ist für uns. Es ist zum einen das Klima, hier klarzukommen mit der Luftfeuchtigkeit und zum anderen dann eben gegen eine afrikanische Mannschaft zu spielen, was wir noch nie vorher gemacht haben. Und diese Anpassung ist uns gelungen. Ja, und da haben wir natürlich ein bisschen Zeit gebraucht, aber in der zweiten Halbzeit, glaube ich, war es deutlich besser. Und das war, denke ich, der Schlüssel, dass wir einfach noch mal wacher da waren und das Ganze angenommen haben, diesen Fight angenommen haben. Wacher in den ersten, auch in den zweiten Bällen da waren und auch klarer in unseren Offensivaktionen waren.
Was bedeutet das Ergebnis heute jetzt für die beiden verbleibenden Gruppenspiele noch gegen Chile und Neuseeland?
Ja, wir haben jetzt 3 Punkte. Ich glaube, im anderen Spiel gab es auch einen Sieger. Ich denke, Chile ist es, so treffen jetzt gleich die 2 Gewinner aufeinander. Letztlich ist es eine Gruppenphase, in der du ja, möglichst viele Punkte sammeln willst. Wir wollen jetzt erstmal das Ganze sacken lassen, regenerieren und dann geht es in 3 Tagen schon weiter und ich erwarte auch da wieder einen schweren Gegner und freue mich aber schon jetzt drauf, weil wir sind jetzt hier.
Dann dafür viel Erfolg, vielen Dank.
Danke auch.
I'll tell you when, huh? Are you ready? I'll tell you when. We're ready to go?
Ja, Mara, ich kann dir doppelt Glückwünsche aussprechen. Erstmals zum Sieg und zweitens auch, dass du zur Spielerin des Spiels gewählt wurdest. Was ging dir denn durch den Kopf, als du das entscheidende 2:1 erzielt hast?
Also ich habe mich total gefreut, weil ich wusste, wir brauchen auf jeden Fall ein Tor. Wir wollten den Sieg unbedingt und ich habe mich einfach nur gefreut. Es war ein unbeschreibliches Gefühl, in einem Weltmeisterschaftsspiel vor allem im ersten direkten Tor zu schießen.
Wie war es für dich heute, bei den ja doch eher ungewohnten Bedingungen aufzulaufen?
Es war anders, also am Anfang muss man sich echt mal dran gewöhnen, weil die haben ganz anderen Fußball gespielt. Also die waren extrem dynamisch, dafür technisch nicht so gut, aber das ist man halt nicht so gewohnt und deshalb muss man sich dran gewöhnen, aber wir haben es extrem gut angenommen.
Dann wünsche ich euch für die beiden verbleibenden Spiele viel Erfolg und schönen Abend noch.
Dankeschön.
Stand by for Nigerian coach interview. What is that? Right there, ma'am.
Thank you.
Closer, closer.
Okay,
So when you answer,
is
please
that
look
okay?
at- Okay.
Can I drop my bus?
Just give you then start, huh?
Okay, okay.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Not ready, not ready. Okay, we are ready to go.
All right, coach. What a match for your team. And the first half, they seem to have played better than the second half. What exactly do you think that went wrong for the girls?
It's game. These are young girls just coming, and with a bit of a loss of concentration from the defense line caused the goal. Though the first corner kick was a bit demoralizing because it's not a corner kick. I wonder how the official allowed the corner kick, but notwithstanding, it's a loss of concentration.
The Germans had a lot of penetration from the left back, and it seems it was the weaker side for the team. Do you agree with this?
No, it's not the weaker side. No, it's a switch of ball. By the time they come into the other right side and the next time they switch into, everything is all about we didn't keep close check on the attackers. Because if I keep close check on them and we do a close mark on them, they won't have gotten that space. They have enough space to operate, so we'll go to work on that. So next time we don't give opponents that kind of a space. That space is too much for them to operate, and that's why I got that break.
Okay, 2 more matches for the girls in the group stage. How confident are you, or what do you think? 2 more matches to go.
Yeah, I have confidence. Even this one that we lost, I never ever say you are going to lose the match because we're ready to give it all, and we give it all. So we lost the match, but the remaining match we're going to make 1 or 2 corrections on the mistake that we can detect from this match, and we'll forge ahead. It's just 2 more matches to go. We'll work on that one and make sure that we get maximum point because we want to progress.
Finally, do you think your girls met a better side and that's why they lost the match?
Yeah, the German team is a good side. Mind you, they've been champion for many times on the level. So we are pushing hard. So we're going to turn the table around.
Thank you.
When you answer, please look at her, huh?
Okay, I shouldn't look straight.
No, look at her.